Welcome, I'll be reacting to Children of the Stones, Season 1, Episode 2. This is a shorter series than Time Slip, and so I decided let's do this first. Also, Blake is in it, so. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Support the original. And no spoilers or recommendations in the comments, please. I really like the font they're using for these opening credits. Ooh, ow.
You nutter!
Not mindless like the others. What's your name?
Matthew.
I will know. I will find you.
Bit eccentric, but I trust him.
The gods, you're all right. It was stupid of me.
Is she pagan? She just said thank the gods. Not gods. Let me go back. Did she say plural?
Oh, thank the gods, you're all right.
She did. I like how she's taking some first.
Have one yourself.
No, I don't like it.
You just had one. She's gorgeous, but I'm not sure about her yet.
The psychic force in standing stones. A force that only certain people, perceptives, I think the writer called them, could feel.
Mm-hmm. Like Claire.
That was electromagnetic energy, a perfectly natural phenomenon.
Well, even though you were earthed and so was the stone.
There must be some perfectly simple explanation.
Still going for science.
There's nothing psychic about residual magnetism.
I think it's a mix of perfectly explainable science and the supernatural. It doesn't have to be one or the other. I think they're both right here.
Maybe I can sell the wreckage. The Tate Gallery might buy it. Dad, this stone doesn't look upright. Neither do the others.
What do you expect after 4,000 years?
So Matthew was able to touch them. Well, don't free it. It's a snare there for a reason. So that's someone's dinner. Come on. So he took his dinner?
What do you want?
I need your help.
You put that in my snare.
Seemed a good idea to use it as a postbox.
You let my supper go.
Supper?
Yeah.
No rabbit for supper tonight, I. No corn if I die. Next time, bit of tarragon under the skin, wild garlic, and no potato inside. Keep it moist. Dug holes in the water for fish, I have. Dug holes in the earth for bones.
Did he find the skeleton?
The stones all seem to lean slightly towards the centre. But I was wondering, do they all lean at the same angle?
What do you need to finish off your sight machine?
Well, that's why I need your help. I thought if you could bodge your telescope into it.
Just for a day or two, mind.
Thanks. There's so much to do before we leave.
Leave. You never will.
What do you mean?
Nobody leaves the circle. Never get beyond their sight, boy. Never out of their grasp. Nobody ever leaves the circle.
Did they wander into like Brigadoon or something? Looks like Commander Stryker's office.
Oh, Matt.
You know how he likes to play with maps.
120. And that's somewhere there.
And the interesting thing is there's a definite declivity towards the centre. It's as if there were a giant dish under the ground with the stones marking the perimeter.
No one spotted the dish before.
The Geological Service don't go back all that far. It's only with our sonics that we can get that deep, at least within the circle.
What about alignment? What about other major stars, planets?
Well, these are only early figures. I'd like you to check the calculations.
He trusts his kid. He's like, you are clever. I'm going to basically treat you as my assistant. Like, not in a bad way, but in a I respect you way. It's a really lovely relationship to have a parent who is like, you know, I genuinely want your opinion on this. It's just really touching to have a parent like just believe in you like that, you know?
The stones are actually upright. Dead upright. 90 degrees.
All of them?
Counted 23 of them, gave up after that.
I love her blouse, by the way.
Primitive Jodrell Bank, immovably aligned with something up there.
What?
You
Yeah.
can worry about that later.
I think we should probably worry about it now.
Obscure power source up there.
That may be best left alone.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be far too expensive.
Here, have an ice cream with the change. Vanilla.
Well, I don't know.
Will she really send it, though? Because I feel like she's one of them. She was doing the be seeing you thing.
The alignment path. It seems to be within the constellation of the Great Bear, but there's nothing there.
The vision they saw was definitely violent, so I'm guessing maybe, I don't know, Callisto wanting vengeance? I mean, there's definitely a lot of energy up there. I actually like Hera. I mean, she represents motherhood, and motherhood isn't always pretty. And that's okay. I love how in the Trojan War, some of the most powerful warrior gods and goddesses were out in the field, and Hera at one point was like, that's enough. And she basically marched out there, grabbed them by the ear, and just dragged them off the field. And what that tells you is, if she's able to do that to like the top warrior gods, how badass is she, right? I'm Team Hera.
The brilliant ones are so quiet.
Compared to you, you mean?
No, I mean, they don't seem like schoolboys at all.
Just because they're well behaved?
Because they're not natural.
Well, I've heard some complaints in my time. But grumbling because your mates are too quiet, that's a new one.
This village could be the centre of it.
So?
So where's the centre of the centre?
Mm.
Come and look at this.
I like the way he gets across the bed. He's like, I rolled a 20. I want to show off my acrobatics.
You mean a circle within the circle?
Right.
All right, let's see where that takes us.
Highfield House.
It belongs to Hendrik. Highfield House belongs to your landlord.
I knew he was sus.
About the Leela.
No one around the back? In fact, the whole village seems empty.
So now you know. Now you know what I meant about being alone.
What does it want with Callisto? Well, it looks like the other townsfolk just went to do a ritual. So fairly straightforward, I guess. I could see how that could be disconcerting to new arrivals who aren't used to paganism, but I'm pretty sure the museum curator is. I mean, she said the gods. I'm surprised they haven't recruited her yet, whoever they are. I'm fairly certain the landlord is in charge of everything going on. I mean, he's in the house. He was acting super creepy in the first episode. And yeah, I think he's the mastermind of whatever all this is. I really enjoyed Dai's character. He reminds me of Jack in Space 1999's Death's Other Dominion. Sometimes he's very lucid, other times he's just seemingly saying nonsense, but actually he's not. Very eccentric and easily excitable, but also incredibly dialed into what's occurring and warning people. So like out of everyone in this, other than obviously Adam, I trust Dai. If I moved to this town and he told me anything, I'd be like, okay, let's unpack this because I think you know what you're talking about. And I don't trust anyone else in town at all. Like, at all. I think it's only a matter of time before, let's call them the Circle, tries to recruit Matthew. Because the maths teacher seems to be one of them. And she's probably noticed that he has a lot of natural abilities. And if they could do whatever they do to these people, he would become really powerful. So I would say in the next couple of episodes, they're going to pull him into whatever this is, or attempt to anyway. But I'm hoping he listens to Dai and the warnings. We'll find out. Adam is super sweet though. He is so naive and he's just like, well, it's fine. some scientific facts for all of this. I'm sure there's an explanation. And I'm like, oh, I totally ship him with Samantha Carter from Stargate. Like, I know it's not a crossover, but if we could have a crossover, those two would be perfect together. I would love that. So far, it continues to be incredibly intriguing with some great characters. And of course, the setting is spectacular. It's definitely on the list of places to visit now.